I'm going to boot into Ubuntu at this point, and I'm actually going to do this inside a virtual machine. Running it inside a virtual machine actually works pretty well, and the virtual machine that I'm using here is Parallels, and Parallels integrates pretty nicely with Ubuntu. It actually has the ability to do some different things in terms of integration of the mouse as well as video, so it actually integrates pretty well into your desktop. So I'm just booting up here, and it's going to ask me the language. I'm just going to say English, and there's some different things that I can do here. Once I've got the boot menu up, I could try Ubuntu without installing. I could install Ubuntu. I could check a disk for defects. I could test memory, boot from the first hard disk. What I can do, though, is I can actually try Ubuntu without installing, and this actually is making use of a feature that's typically called a live CD. I've booted from a CD, or in this case it's actually a DVD, but I've booted from this disk, and I can actually run the operating system without ever installing it to the hard drive. The downside to that, of course, is actually I can't write out permanent changes to the disk without involving a disk in some way. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to try Ubuntu without installing it, and that's going to boot up to a live CD environment, and we'll take a look at that live CD environment actually when this finishes booting.